Good morning. We are here at the Stafford RV Park. It's right at the beginning of the north side of the Avenue of the Giants. With Passport America, it was like $17.50. It's not bad when you think about it. There's truck stops we stopped at that were $12 just to use the shower. So $17.50 is pretty good. It has hookups. It has a dump station. We just stayed here for the night because we messed around in Eureka so long and everything. We got here kind of late to really enjoy the Avenue of the Giants. We want to do some hiking today, so we stayed here. And so we're going to be going out with the trailer connected to us. The trees do kind of lean into the road a little bit, so I was a little white knuckling it at night when I couldn't really judge the distance. If you're going through the day where you can actually clearly see everything, I don't think it would be any problem anywhere through it. We got basically about halfway down the Avenue of the Giants before we turned around and came back to stay here last night and go eat at that restaurant. So let's take a little tour. So we are in space 5, and this looks to be a memorial plaque on a big tree that they had to cut down. 1935, 2014. Anyway, it's not a bad little campsite. We probably would have enjoyed this area just as much as the Camp Klamath area. However, I'm glad we stayed at Camp Klamath because I was able to get a lot of good work done, and there was decent internet. It was usable, it was reliable, and I was able to work. Over here in this corner, of course, as usual, par for the course, the WiFiRanger did absolutely nothing, and we are maybe 100 yards from the office. I could actually connect and work better with my laptop connecting directly to the office than going through the WiFiRanger. So again, putting out there, WiFiRanger is a piece of crap. Don't waste your time with it. Don't waste your money with it. Don't buy a trailer based on thinking that's a big giant perk. It's garbage. The WeBoost does what it says it's going to do. However, as I've explained in other videos, I had 4 hours crappy internet on Verizon. I really strongly do feel that Verizon throttles you if you're using your phone as a hotspot, regardless if you have your 15 gigs still free or not. There's just no other explanation for it, and they can try to deny that all they want, but I've been doing IT work for many, many, many years. I've been doing wireless work for many years. An iPhone 10 has plenty of horsepower to be a router for one laptop, pulling one simple web page. Don't let them kid you. Also, the iPad Pro 13-inch, brand new ones, have a tremendous amount of horsepower, and we can't even use that as a hotspot. Your home router that you're using for all your internet is a little tiny, wimpy little thing. And again, it works perfectly in Iowa. In Iowa, Verizon's great. Frankly, everywhere else, Verizon sucks. It really does. It's bad. Again, we are thinking about getting a jetpack. I was meaning to get one the other day when we were passing through one of the towns, and then I totally forgot as we were heading out. We're going to stay in Sedona for a week. From there, we're going to visit all our favorite areas in Arizona. I think, if I recall correctly, when I lived in Arizona, that Verizon actually did okay there. But places like Colorado, New Mexico, so far anywhere else we've gone on this trip, Verizon really has not great internet. We still have about 2 weeks left, and I don't know if I want to buy a jetpack just for 2 weeks left in California. I'm sure I can get through. I know I'm going to spend a few days actually in Santa Cruz at my most valued client. We can stay there for a couple days because they have a RV spot. So I'm going to stay there in Santa Cruz, and we're going to check out some stuff in the area there. So I definitely won't need internet there because I built their network. I know I won't need internet there. I'll finally be able to get some of my videos uploaded, my raw footage uploaded to my server back at my house. Finally get all that done. So yeah, I may not buy the jetpack for this trip. If you're going to go on any traveling, I would skip the WeBoost. Not saying WeBoost doesn't work. WeBoost does work. If you're using Verizon, it's not going to help you. It'll help you with phone. There's times where I haven't been able to make a call. I set my phone right by the WeBoost antenna. I put it on speaker. I'm able to make the call. WeBoost does exactly what it says it's going to do. But because of Verizon and their issues with their internet, if you're on Verizon, WeBoost can't help you because it's a Verizon issue. And keep in mind, AT&T has the AT&T To Go, which I've never used, but I've seen a few videos on, and they say it's really good. It's $30 a month, unlimited, goes on the top of your camper. So that would be something to maybe check out. But I would skip to maybe trying the AT&T To Go, or skip right to a Verizon jetpack if you need internet. Don't waste your time with WiFiRangers, Don't waste your time with even the WeBoost, because again, the WeBoost won't help you for your internet on Verizon. Now it might, if indeed the Jetpack does okay, but if the Verizon's going to work, the Jetpack is the only option you have to possibly make it work.
Yeah, it's cool. What is it? It is a tree house.
This is cool. Apparently it's locked for the off season. I don't know. Ooh, it's a cabin. This is a cabin. That is cool. That is actually kind of cool. It's one on the top floor and one on the bottom. It's a sleeping cabin built in an old redwood tree. Is that cool, Robin?
Mm-hmm.
Is it cool?
Yes.
Getting some magnets. All right, so this little redwood store here, Burlwood Gallery, is actually really cool, and they got a local artist that makes these rockers. So it's around $2,400. Now this is the moment she can be brutally honest, because Robin actually hates wood furniture like that.
The rocker?
Yeah.
I loved it.
I know, but you don't generally like that look.
Oh, no.
It actually was a very comfortable rocker. Of course, everybody feels different, and different rockers it has to fit you, obviously. But we're gonna get going. But yeah, check that out. If you like redwood furniture and really solid rockers like that, you'd have to see it in real life to appreciate it, but it was amazing. Okay, no. This is not what Robin thought it was. And I could have swore I read the description and it came across differently to me as well. I thought the cafe and the gift shop were inside a 20-foot little tree. So this is the little gift shop that is closed. It's a room carved in a tree.
It's gonna turn lights on, but there is lights.
Oh.
What does that say?
The Eternal Treehouse. Fascinating history behind the Eternal Treehouse. This one-time giant of nature endured for 2,500 years. The remaining stump contains a huge cavern caused by a fire centuries ago. It was first by Indians and later by trappers, hunters, and travelers. In 1910, a wood splitter hewed out the interior with an axe. Although the original trunk of the tree is gone, it continued living and is the parent of more than a dozen redwoods. So this was used by Indians and trappers.
So I am in a tree house right now. I'm in a tree. I'm inside of
You are in a tree, Robin. This is the inside of a tree.
Yes, I'm in a tree.
And it's freezing cold in here.
Here.
Ye old wishing well. Ooh. Oh. It used to have water in it, apparently. It's got money down there. Money be down there.
Do you see this thing?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the Founders Grove Loop Trail. This is the Founders Tree, which is 346 feet tall.
Wow. See?
Yeah.
Feel it. It's soft.
Yeah. That's so weird. It probably is from people touching it. I don't know. It's very polished. Well, it's like that even here. I think that's just how it's done over, been weathered.
Oh, could be.
When that thing fell, it really Yeah. Join us as we walk along the path of this fallen tree. That's it. That's all that's left. So this tree, when it fell, it was because these other trees knocked it over. And when it fell, people heard it and thought it was like a train wreck. Here's the big hole in the forest that this tree left. When these trees fell, they registered on the seismographic equipment 10 miles away. Make sure to get your brochure at the very beginning of the trail. Something we did not do because we didn't see them.
Maybe they should have them
at the very beginning.
They weren't at this part.
They didn't have them at the beginning of the trail. That's why we didn't see them. And so when we went the other path, we didn't see them. No, it's a camper.
Oh, it is?
This is like a horse pulled.
No, because there's wheels.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And there's like.
These are, yeah, I guess these are. No, these are.
Look, see, what's this?
No, this is horse. This is no. This was an RV. It drove.
Yeah, because see, there's smokies in it driving.
Even has a bed. Okay. Now this thing was definitely built sturdy. It's even got a sink. This is exactly like the Bigfoot at the Trees of Mystery.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little foot. Here you have a fountain out of a redwood root. Oh, that's actually really cool.
Okay, folks, so now we're driving down this really dark, windy road, PCH 1. It's scaring me. For one, my husband drives like a maniac. He's doing okay so far, but he drives like a maniac. For two, look at this road. This is all it's been doing for 15 minutes straight so far. And everybody we've encountered in the past like 50 miles has been straight up out of a horror movie weird. This is the road where our car flips. And somehow we're just stuck here until help comes, and then a truck comes by and slows down and says, "Do you folks need some help?" And I say, no, John, let him go, he looks weird. And John says, "Everybody's weird here." And I'm like, "No, but he's really weird, just let him go. I'll just stay in the car till morning." And then he insists on asking the guy for help anyway, and the guy kills us. We die. So if you find this, just know that's what happened to us. We died.
The beer is cheap, but the fruit is expensive. But they have a bourbon stout here that I really like. The tacos of the day and the burger. Let's see how good it is. So this cheesecake is made using beer as part of its ingredients. All right, guys, that was very enjoyable at that restaurant, wasn't it, Robin?
Yep.
There was a state campground I tried to get into, but the roads were actually really narrow. It was really dark. It was really hard for me to see. Every time I tried to back into the spot, I was scraping the ground, and I ended up going to another campground, Hidden Pines. It was $40 a night. We're like in a dry camp section.
Yeah, $40 for dry camping.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
But it's the only option we had that I could actually see
to get
If
in.
they have a heart, if we're gone by 7 or 8, maybe they won't make us pay as much.
Yeah, doubtful.
Move.
But anyway, I'm going
Move.
to bed. Good night.
Move.
I'm moving.